Hello, I'm Jon Millman, and this is Hostel World, the travel show where the host doesn't have a budget, doesn't have a plan, but has a whole world out there to figure it all out. So let's go see what's out there. Come on.
4 dudes. Oh, and Delora. An extreme budget. 1 handycam, and the big world. Student travelers, exploring the hotspots, absorbing the local culture, and having a great time. Today, 3 of our travelers head north for the hills with only $20 in their pockets. Make that 15. What was expected to be a long, mundane, tiresome drive in midday LA traffic on the 405 was in fact not at all. On a circuitous route through the second largest city in the nation, our travelers found much more than the entertainment capital of the world. Fun, beauty, excitement, diversion, leisure, all in this big boiling pot of various nationalities and cultures. A place of peace and serenity where all your daily stress is relieved in every step you take. Yes, hiking. Our travelers have a rather eventful day ahead of them, exploring the beautiful hills of Hollywood. At the eastern end of the Santa Monica Mountains in LA, Griffith Park covers 4,210 acres, making it one of the largest urban parks in Northern America.
Right. Well, the book says here, people hike to the top of Mount Hollywood. You can see the sign from the street. Heading uphill along a shady trail about 0.5 miles out, bear right at the fork and keep climbing. I don't know though, because the homes were back around that way and the peak is right there. You know what? Hostel World, baby. We're just gonna go to the left. Screw the book. We'll see what happens. Do that.
A set for many popular films, with museums and some of LA's other attractions, the park has golf courses, athletic fields, and of course hiking and equestrian trails deep within the mountains, home to an abundance of wildlife. No less than a few steps up the trail, our travelers meet this man, a 35-year-old Mount Hollywood Trail veteran who brings his dogs up and down the trails daily to get out and experience Griffith Park, LA's diamond in the rough. He explains that the trails are in fact destroying the trees, holly oaks, the tree from which Hollywood gets its name. The trails are bulldozed out of the side of the terrain, and the dirt piles up around the trunks of the oaks and kills them. After splitting from their trail guide, our travelers must rely on their intuition and decide which way to go, left or right. The old man says go right, but in hindsight, he had 14.
Heads we go right, tails we go left. Ready? It's tails.
Ah, dang.
Left it is. Through the brush and the trees, off trail they go.
Hey, what's that over there?
Probably where a bump sleeps.
After a tough hike, once at the top, the view was worth the effort, with sights from the Hollywood sign down to Santa Monica.
That was a pretty rough climb. Only men can do that.
Dude, I think I hear little kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's 1 o'clock on Sunday. I've spent $7.52 total today, and I just bought a sandwich. There you go.
After lunch, our travelers quickly explored the Griffith Observatory, built in 1896 featuring an extensive array of space and science-related displays before tackling the big hike to the top.
finally found the trail a couple hours later, and so now we're just gonna hike up. It's gonna be really hard.
No forks.
We're probably gonna have to get Sherpas and guides to take us to the top of the mountain, because this isn't for everyone. This trail's pretty hardcore. It was rated 90 on a scale of 10 on difficulty, so.
The trail loops around the hills at an easy pace, with panoramic views to gaze at while you catch your breath. A quick reminder of why we're out here in the first place. After a short hike, the trail gets very steep and narrow. Rappelling gear is required, and only experienced climbers can continue on. Those children died.
Damn you!
After a long, maybe not so tough hike up Mount Hollywood, a tiresome day of fun and excitement, our student travelers look back on a day of peace and tranquility, realizing the beauty that lies in their own backyard.